Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be eating from the exclusive range in Iceland. If some of you guys haven't been to Iceland, basically Iceland obviously do their own food and then they do a range of like restaurant food. So they've got like Greg's, TGI Fridays, Chiquitos. I'm spending the day eating that range basically. Well, I say the day, there's not really any breakfast things, so this is a 24-hour challenge, not challenge, a 24-hour video, but I'm starting it at lunchtime today and I'm going to finish at lunchtime tomorrow, skipping breakfast. So basically having two lunches, dinner, pudding, all that jazz. So I hope that's okay. Hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. But let's get straight into the first lunch. Also, by the way, I'm just excited right now. I've put a wash load on and I've put up my clothes horse. Usually I have it inside in the kitchen or something. It's outside. Oh my God, I know that's absolute adult excitement, but it's not cold, it's sunny. It's sunny, it's not cold, it's got a chill. You could have to wear, it's one of those, it's that time of year where you have a coat but then you get really hot, you know, really annoying. Anyway, let's get back to the food. So for lunch, for my first lunch, oh my God, I'm gonna have this chicken bake. I've just said, oh my God, because I've just seen the time, bake in 32 minutes. I wonder if you can put it in the air fryer instead. 32 minutes. The reason I chose this one is, so this is Greg's, sorry, if you weren't sure. The reason I chose this one is because a couple of weeks ago when I went to Greg's, I had this and I thought it was amazing. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. Hopefully it lives up to my high hopes. I may as well go for a dog walk actually. I was gonna wait until after work, but if this takes 32 minutes, I'm really hungry, so I've got to get out of the house. So yeah, let's pop this in and fingers crossed it's good. Right, whilst that cools down a little bit, the weather, lush. So in the time that took to cook, which felt like forever, I took Sid for a walk and wore a gilet, and I could have gone out without one. Definitely, like, obviously gilets don't keep you like warm, do they? You're armless, but it's warm. It's great. We are one step closer to spring. Anyway, Greg's, the chicken bake. So I'm gonna start by saying that 32 minutes is ridiculous. I literally could have walked to Greg's, pick one up and come back in 32 minutes. Less than 32 minutes, but anyway, I won't mark them down on that. This is gonna be, oh gosh, quite hard. It's gonna be boiling, but I've got to take a bite into it for it to start cooling down, you know, so pray for me. Absolutely boiling hot, but we're off to a good start. It looks, why does it always, my camera always focuses on that pillow. It's packed full of stuff, so this might be good. Alexa, off. I got this out of the oven 2 minutes before. That was my timer, they just went off then. Right, that is absolutely roasting. I literally just burnt my tongue off then, so give me a sec. I'm gonna let this cool down because I'm not gonna be able to give it a fair test because I'm literally, my tongue's burnt, so give me 2 seconds. Right, it's been a couple of minutes, so I'm hoping that it has cooled down because I really, look at the steam coming off it though. That's just inappropriate, isn't it? I feel like that is literally just as good as what it is in store. I'm trying to like compare it to what it is in store, like when I ate it the other week, and I really honestly can't tell the difference. The only downfall is literally the time it takes to cook, but you know, like, I'd rather put it in for half an hour and go do stuff than I would have to leave the house, you know, get ready, leave the house, all that jazz, because that's just effort. So this is very nice, I really like it. Not much chicken in there though. Like, the sauce is really thick, nice thick sauce, but yeah, not really many chunks of chicken. That's the only difference. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this because it is still pretty hot and I'm not really enjoying it as much as I want to. So, and there's no point in me coming back and saying the same thing just to sit and eat it with you. So I will see you for my next meal, which is dinner. It's dinner time. Dinner, tea. What do you guys say? I'm mixed. This is off subject. I'm about to cook dinner. Tea. I don't know what I say. I say both. Depends who I'm with actually and just what mood I'm in. Do you call it breakfast? I'm breakfast, lunch, dinner or tea. But I know some people like breakfast, dinner, tea. What are you? It's dinner time. Supper. Dinner. No, supper's later on in it. Anyway, let's just show you what I'm having. So, we're having a chippy tea. I have got Harry Ramsden's jumbo, what is it? Jumbo battered haddock fish cakes. I feel like that's going to be good because fish cakes from a chippy, sorry, you've got half the door. I can't keep my hands straight. Fish cakes from a chippy taste different to like ones you get from Tesco's to cook, don't they? I think it's because it's like deep fat fried, naughty. It's just better. So we've got that. And they did have, hang on, let me put you here rather than over the door. They did have curry sauce and mushy peas, but I didn't get it. Why didn't I? No, they had a deal on it. It was 2 for £3 on those two, and they didn't have the curry sauce. They had mushy peas milk. I didn't want, in a pack you get 2 loads, so I didn't want to get 2 mushy peas. I just didn't get it. I didn't need to give you a reason why. Didn't get it. But to go with it, what are these? Battered potato slices. So obviously I've never got these from a chippy, but I actually haven't got them from Harry Ramsden's either, but I'm sure they're going to be lovely. So we're going to have that. I'll put some peas with it. And yeah, that's what we got for dinner. Harry Ramsden's takeaway. Sorry we're very up close. What a day it's been. I am glad. It literally feels like ages since I've spoken to you from lunchtime. Busy afternoon. Oh, that's another little food thing. Subway vouchers, but it's quite annoying because you can only go in store and get them. You can't get them delivered. Anyway, I'm not having that. Let me pop this on. Fingers crossed. Again, it's just like we were actually going to get in a chippy. Dinner served. So, if I'm honest, these, obviously I haven't tried them, but look, they haven't really blown me away. I've had these sort of things from Tesco's before. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It's literally sliced potato, but it tastes no different. So, I don't know if they do them in Harry Ramsden's. I'm assuming they do because otherwise it wouldn't be on the menu, but not the greatest. You can get it anywhere else. I'm not going to sit with you and finish this because I want to basically be lazy and sit in front of the TV and watch. What do I want to watch? Something on Netflix, I think. So hang on, let me show you before I be an absolute pig. That looks, the fish cake definitely looks better than what, like I bought one from Tesco's. Like it's not focusing, it's focusing on my face, but definitely looks a bit better, and it's got like herby sort of stuff, but let me just try it. That's good. It definitely tastes more like, I know you probably think I'm weird, but it does definitely taste more like a chippy type one rather than an Aldi or Tesco's one. And like I said earlier, I think it's because it's like battered rather than breadcrumbs, but it's good. This is, to be fair, probably maybe my least favourite so far today. Because it's just a bit, you know, not out there, a bit boring. Anyway, I'm gonna go and finish this off whilst watching something on Netflix, and I will see you in a little bit for some pudding. So we are ending today off with another Greggs item, and I picked up these triple chocolate cookies. I don't really know what to say about them because obviously, surely they're gonna be great. So you get 6 in this pack. Let's go see how big they are. Okay, well not very, but obviously that's gonna expand. So look how chocolatey that looks. Obviously I know it's triple chocolate, that's a silly thing to say, but look, packed. I think you pop them in for like 20 minutes. All this just takes so long. But I suppose it's going to be worth the wait. I've waited about 40 minutes for this. It looks really burnt on there. It takes 20 minutes to cook, and then obviously you've got to wait for it to cool down, so it does smell a little bit burnt. It's like burnt around the edges. I literally put it in, I followed the instructions, and it winds me up when this happens, but hopefully it doesn't taste burnt. Tastes burnt. I've just broke it in half, so I'm going to go from the middle outwards, but the outside 100% burnt. I even put it on the middle shelf of the oven at however many degrees for 21 minutes, and this happens to me. It's also a little bit greasy. You probably can't, can you see the shine on my fingers? Burnt. Sorry, but I'm not doing another one. That is a bit disappointing, isn't it? To end the day on a burnt cookie when I followed the instructions. I've got another one there that I'm gonna go give to Josh. I've given him the bigger one as well, which I'm glad about because I didn't want a massive burnt cookie. But yeah, that's a bit disappointing. Anyway, I will see you in the morning for some lunch. We're going straight in for lunch rather than breakfast. Good afternoon, guys. So it's now the next day. As I said, also actually, sorry, my heating's just decided to turn on. So if you can hear whistling, you're not going crazy, it's my heating. So as I said yesterday, there was nothing really that I could get for breakfast. So I was doing all the bits yesterday and then lunch again today. So for my lunch today, I picked up this TGI Fridays Cajun chicken pasta with chorizo, which I'm not gonna lie, I've actually never been to TGI Fridays. I don't think I have any. Oh no, I might have done. I don't know, but if I did, I'm more than likely this sort of pasta is my go-to. So I've chose that. I think I just put it, I think it's just a microwave or oven. Cool, 7 minutes in the microwave or 45 minutes in the oven. We're going in the microwave. And then to go on the side, I probably would have had garlic bread, but they didn't really have garlic bread. So I've gone for a bacon and cheese wrap, which is 100% what I would choose. Actually, there's too many things in Greggs that I would choose, but definitely one of these, and I've definitely had one of these before. Like I said, so I've never been there, so I've never tried this one. So I can't really compare, but I'm gonna dish it up as if and imagine myself in the restaurant. This I can definitely compare because I've had it. So let me put all this in, and we can sit down and imagine we are in TGI Fridays / just been to Greggs. Just got it out of the packaging, the cheese and bacon turnover thing, wrap. It looks a bit sorry for himself. Look how, I don't know. I'm sure that's just obvious, that's what it's gonna look like, but I got it out and I was like, oh, that looks disappointing. And it's taken 23 minutes. It got to take 23 minutes to cook this. We're just having the pasta first because the pasta took 7 minutes and the turnover things, wraps, I want to call them turnovers. Were they once called turnovers? I don't know. They take 23 minutes and I was starving, so I didn't want to time it to be at the same time, and I probably wouldn't dip in one of those. Anyway, you just want to see the food. I won't lie, this smelt delicious. I went upstairs, did a couple of bits, came back downstairs thinking, oh, that's plenty of time. I still had 4 minutes left and I just stood watching the microwave. And it smells so good, so let's get straight into it. There's a big lump of chicken there, I'm gonna go for that first. Oh my God, the flavour of that is literally unreal. Right, so we're sat in TGI Fridays. There isn't the buzz of an oven cooking a turnover wrap in the background. We haven't got the thought of going back to work right now. We're just eating our pasta. Guys, that is really good. The lumps of chorizo as well are chunky. Right, I've got a bit of everything here. Bit of pasta, chorizo and chicken. Oh my God, that is so tasty. And it's actually, sorry, I'm gonna sit with it like this because you can't see the food. The sauce is actually like quite thick. You know, you can get some microwave meals that are a bit not great and they're stingy on the meat. Sorry, I had to put that in at a weird angle then because I couldn't fit the chicken in my mouth. This is really good. That Cajun flavouring is really strong. I know I haven't gone in there and tasted this, but I feel like this is very similar to what it would be if I went there. Absolute 10 out of 10. Okay, so the final item. The cheese and bacon wrap. Is it gonna be flop or is it gonna end the video on a high? That Cajun chicken pasta, genuinely 10 out of 10. I ate it in about 3 seconds flat. I'm not exaggerating. Right, it definitely looks better than what it did raw, but I suppose most things do. So let's try it. Here's hoping it doesn't burn my mouth. We're off to a good start. Didn't burn my mouth. Got a mouthful of cheese and a mouthful of salty bacon. The thing I don't like is the flaky pastry. You all know I'm not one for flaky pastry, but I can't, you know, rate it down for that. It's not Iceland's fault. No, I just hate the gap, but that's just the pastry. I generally just think that this is just as good as what you would get if you went in store. In fact, I feel like it's better because, look at that. It's just inconvenient, isn't it? Imagine eating that in your car. No, like, yeah, I think it's better than going in store because it's fresh. When you go in store, it's luck if you get it fresh. Usually it's just been sat there. They're still good, but even better. Hang on. Let me finish this without it being messy, and I'll give you my final verdict in a sec. We've ended the video on a high. There's always that worry of when you try new sort of things, or any sort of new sort of, not new in, but you know, new to me, that something isn't going to be good, especially at the end of the video, like going like amazing, 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 then you know, I know it's crap. But that, honestly, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I definitely have. I'm really full now. I didn't need pasta and a wrap, a chicken and bacon wrap for my lunch. 100% not. I'm actually looking at the apples. I'm going to have an apple. It's not from Iceland, but you know. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, that's all for now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.